Hi, my name is Robert Lacovara with Caldwell Banker Realty in Westfield, New Jersey. Today I'm at the Scotch Hills Country Club at the 9th hole, and I just wanted to let you know that if this is your first time coming to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the alert bell if you want to get some notifications when we have new market updates or anything new to put on the channel. You can come check it out. And then I think that's it. Lastly, so this video I'm going to be talking about Scotch Plains. This is a great place to live. This is where I live, and this is where we chose to live for so many reasons. Number one reason being the education system and close proximity to New York City. But I'll get into all that in the history of Scotch Plains. Just check out the video. And if you need anything or you have any questions about real estate, please drop me a text, a call, or email me. And please hit that subscribe button. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, this year is a big one for Scotch Plains. 2026 marks 250 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and it's personal here because the war was brought right here to their front door. So here we have the Osborne Cannonball House, and on June 26, 1777, a battle broke out here, the Battle of Short Hills, and a cannonball went right into the side of the house. This house was owned by Jonathan and Abigail Osborne, and they had 13 children living in this house. Incredible. Great, let's talk about the history real quick of what happened with Washington and General Howe. So, first of all, the name Scotch Plains, before I get into the General Washington and General Howe, the name Scotch Plains dates back to 1680. When the Scots came here, they actually called it Scotch Plain, and then as time went on, they changed that to Scotch Plains. So on the battle itself, June 1777, let's set the scene for you here. So in June, General George Washington was in Watchung Mountains, which is right over there, about 4 or 5 miles, right up on top of the mountain ridge. But General Washington could see down on all of Union County. So it was a great position for his army. So General Howe, he tried to draw out General Washington and his troops by camping out near the old courthouse, which was Somerset Courthouse. So he was there 5 days at that courthouse, and General Washington would not take the bait and would knock them down. So the one thing about General Washington that's noted through history is that he didn't battle on his opponent's terms. He battled on his terms, and that eventually won the war. But the Continental Army of America, when General Howe, he retreated after 5 days. He said, I'm out of here, and he went to Perth Amboy, which is kind of down south over there. So General Washington sent down a bunch of troops to observe General Howe's retreat. Howe realized this, turned around and attacked and fought them. So as General Washington's troops fled back to Watchung Hills, Lord Stirling from Scotch Plains, he gathered a bunch of people, and the Battle of Short Hills happened to delay. It was all planned to delay General Howe from progressing and taking over the Continental Army of General Washington. That pivotal moment, that delay, actually saved the Continental Army and possibly the Revolution itself. So this is a very deep historical place, Scotch Plains. And the Battle of Short Hills, it's not Short Hills, which is where the Mall of Short Hills is, but because there were so many short hills in this area, it was called the Battle of Short Hills. One other thing I want to point out about history. So Scotch Plains-Fanwood, that was all a part of Westfield at one time in the early years, 1700s, 1800s. But Scotch Plains separated from Westfield, and so did Fanwood. Fanwood came about because of the Fanwood train station, and Scotch Plains was mainly all farmers. So then when all of these newcomers came in from the city to vacation here and to live here, they wanted to have the train station on the rail line. They wanted to have paved roads, traffic lights. They wanted to modernize everything, and all the farmers were against that. There was a clash, not only culturally, socially, but as far as the division. So Fanwood, they petitioned, let's separate from Scotch Plains, and they won 1 square mile. That's all they won. So Fanwood is 1 square mile inside Scotch Plains. And even though they separated 131 years ago, they still share the same school system, Scotch Plains-Fanwood school system. All right, here I am today on Mountain Avenue in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And the reason why I wanted to bring you here is to show you that there's the tale of two cities, or the tale of two Scotch Plains. You have the north side and the south side. But I want to show you here on Mountain Avenue These houses, typically these Cape Cods, are great starter homes, first-time home buyers. They start at anywhere from $500,000 to $900,000. But there's tons of these houses on Mountain Avenue and off of the side streets from Mountain Avenue. So I wanted to run some numbers by you. The recently closed sales here on Mountain Avenue. We have 1707 Mountain Avenue, and that just closed for $560,000. 5338 Mountain Avenue closed at $690,000. 2594 Mountain Avenue closed at $905,000. So, you know, the range of buyers vary, but pretty much Mountain Avenue is a great place for starter homes. And then on the south side, it's a completely different story. By Raritan Road, the Ashbrook Country Club, that's also typically Cooper Road. Those houses range anywhere from $860,000 all the way up to $3 million. South side has larger parcels, half-acre lots, bigger houses, so they go for more expensive prices. The one thing that ties the south side and the north side together is the school system. So because the Scotch Plains-Fanwood school system is so incredible that people flock to Scotch Plains, whether it's first-time home buyers or first-time home buyers with a bigger budget, or the high-end buyers that are looking for $3 million homes and it's their forever home. So Scotch Plains has it all, and the education system is what attracts everybody here. Are you thinking of relocating to Union County? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have taken the time to put together the ultimate relocation guide. I added the link below. Everything from top employers to the best hospitals to a whole boatload of other things you'll need to know before you make the move. And it's complimentary. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. I'd love to hear what you think. I'm happy to help.
All right, how's everyone doing? Just wanted to show you, here's New York City. Right here, you see it? Bronx, New York City's right here. Right here is Scotch Plains, you're that close. So if we zoom in just a wee bit, you can see here's Westfield, Roselle, Elizabeth, Newark, and then you jump over into New York City. So if we zoom in more, thank you. I wanted to show you Mountain Avenue real quick, because I was there today and I think I was showing you how the affordability aspect is. So here's Mountain Avenue, you see it, and it runs all along this corridor. And all of these houses should be pretty much, well, that one's 1.5, quite different. But anyway, that was the exception to the rule. Oh my God, it's another 1.5. What are all these $1 million houses doing? 610, now we're talking. 610, 629, those two were a fluke. 634, it's this one, 675. So right around that, I'm gonna say high fives to 700,000, 800,000. These are all starter homes in this area of Mountain Avenue. Now, if we go to the next thing. Okay, these are all active. I want to show you, this is everything available on the market now. There's currently 36 houses that are available in Scotch Plains, and they're all ranging in price. Half are over $1 million, half are under, and then there's like a little section that's over 700,000, right? So again, if we look here, 649 available, 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 1.5. Hold on a second. This is a bi-level, so there's no basement. And that one is 745,000.
All right, here I am today in Scotch Plains at the Shady Rest Country Club, and I wanted to talk about how historic this place is. It was America's first black country club, black owned. It was established in 1921. The Shady Rest was the first African-American owned and operated country club, and it's historic because it's also, not only because of that, but because it was the first American home-born golf pro, and that was John Matthew Shippen Jr. He was a professional golfer and the first African-American to compete in the U.S. Open, making his debut in 1896. Here's something else. This is incredible. This building, the Country Club, it was a hub. It was also an inn back in the day, but it was a hub for black society and culture. Beyond athletics, Shady Rest was a premier cultural eccentric listed as the Negro motorist Greenbrook. So this was a place that black motorists could come, and it was a safe haven and a place for them to stop. You ready for this? Hosted by musical legends that would often play here, Duke Ellington, Ella Fitzgerald, and Billie Holiday. They all welcomed prominent black intellectuals and leaders such as W.E.B. Du Bois. Right here. think it's Dubois. But anyway, this Shady Rest Country Club was acquired by Scotch Plains in, I believe, in 1938. And then they took it over, and in 2013, it was actually threatened to be torn down. And then the Historic Society got involved, and now there's a museum here that's dedicated to John Matthew Shippen Jr. So if you have a chance, you can play a round of golf here, or you can come check out the museum. But this is an incredible piece of history in Scotch Plains. All right, let's talk about schools. Today I'm here at Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School, and I want to talk about the school programs or the education program in Scotch Plains itself. These school programs, they run pre-K all the way through 12th grade over 8 schools. So I'm going to read some because I got to get into it. Here we go. On the elementary level, there's 5 schools. You have Brunner Elementary, Coles, Evergreen, McGinn, and School 1. McGinn Elementary is a blue ribbon school, and that's a 10 out of 10 on niche.com or on greatschools.com. It's a great school system. When we go to the middle school section, all those 5 elementary schools, they go into 2 middle schools. There's Nettingham, and then there's Terrell Middle School. And then that runs 5th through 8th grade. When those finish, then all of the schools merge, both those schools merge, and they go to Scotch Plains-Fanwood High School. And all in all, over the whole entire school system, there's about 5,700 students. Getting in and out of Scotch Plains is genuinely easy. Here we have Route 22 behind me. I'm at the Scotchwood Diner here in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And for train commuters, you can easily go down the Fanwood station, which is right in downtown Fanwood. It's right after Scotch Plains. And the great thing about that Fanwood station, also a little historical fact, that was established in 1874. And it's actually the oldest original train station in all of Union County. The buses, if they're more your speed, you can catch a bus right here, or you can catch it on North Avenue and South Avenue, and that'll take you directly into the Port Authority in Midtown Manhattan, New York. And by car, if you're wondering how you're going to get around, you can easily jump on 22, North Avenue, South Avenue, 78 is over that way, and the Garden State Parkway is right here as well. Scotch Plains is a great travel away destination. It's in the apex, it's in the middle of all Union County, and it's easy access to every route and how to go someplace. The average commute time out of Scotch Plains is about 38 minutes. Also, if you jump on 22 right here, you're 23 minutes right outside of the Newark International Airport. Easy escape, easy place to get out of, and easily to get away down the shore or wherever you want to go. Scotch Plains Transportation has it all. The Raritan Valley Rail Line takes you right into the city. One stop in Newark, change trains, you're right there. It's a great transportation place to live. Hey guys, as much as I love making these videos, and I do love making them, what I really love is helping people and families from all over the country make their move here. I've already helped countless people move here. So if you're thinking of moving here next week, next month, or next year, please don't hesitate to reach out. My information is all over the page. Please reach out. I'd be happy to help.
Let's talk about community and township, the downtown redevelopment project. So I put this slideshow together. Let's check it out. All right. Woodmont Properties. They're the ones that received the winning bid. Downtown Scotch Plains is about to change. A new walkable downtown is coming to Park Avenue, and it opens real doors for first-time home buyers. Here's what's being built and what it means to you. What's actually being approved. Woodmont Properties was named the town's conditional redeveloper in June of 2023 under Resolution 2023-129. The work is staged in tiers and phases. This first phase focuses on the Park Avenue corridor. Each color on the map is a redevelopment parcel, shops on the ground floor, new homes above. Here's the redevelopment map. This is Park Avenue right here. This is Walnut and 2nd Street. This is the main apex of downtown, and you can see this whole district is going to be redone. All of these areas. District B is where the library and stuff is. District A along Bartle Avenue and Park with landscaped courtyards and street-level shops. It's going to be really cool. Check this out. Shops below, brick storefronts, cafes, wide sidewalks with brand new apartments and condos on the upper floors. You see that? It's all going to be pretty. A block from Main Street, and it's still a neighborhood. So it's important to understand, I showed you Mountain Avenue today. All this redevelopment, those home median prices like I said, are around $640,000, $630,000. So if you get in now, once this redevelopment happens, I believe it's 7 to 10 years. Yeah, you can walk downtown, live downtown. This is all going to be new, updated, upgraded. It's going to be beautiful. Storefronts, street lamps, and slow, friendly streets. Walkable downtowns tend to hold their value, which is exactly why getting in early matters. Why this matters if you're buying your first home. New inventory, brand new apartments, condos in a town that's mostly older single-family homes, as we went through. And then 2 is walkable and transit-friendly. Shops, dining, and the train within a stroll. Lower car dependence and the lifestyle for first-time home buyers. Especially with strollers. You can walk around town. It's great. Early stage timing. So phased build-out means getting in early on the corridor with real room to grow as the downtown fills in. So I think if you're looking to buy in Scotch Plains, some things I just wanted to read to you about that redevelopment, because that's happening in the next 7 to 10 years. Woodmont Properties, right? So that's in the biggest remodeling of the downtown in history. In May of 2026, Woodmont Properties was chosen. May of 2023. And then they're estimating the timeline to be 7 to 10 years. But this is great as far as community and township, the downtown rebuild. It's important to understand that. They also just did a town reassessment. So by the end of this year, everything will be assessed starting at 0. We were at 24.24 or 0.25%, which means if the property value was at 100,000, that would be times 4 or 25%. So that would be 400,000 as a value. Now that's going to be 0. So whatever the home value is priced at, that's the starting point, which is happening in the revaluation of Scotch Plains as well. So all important information, and it's all happening right here in Scotch Plains. And it's great for the community. It's great for the township. It's great for everything.
Hey, all right. I hope you enjoyed that video about Scotch Plains. And if so, please subscribe for an upcoming video, or hit that alarm alert button so you're notified the next time a video comes out. My name is Robert Lacovara with Caldwell Banker Realty in Westfield, New Jersey. And I hope you enjoyed this video about Scotch Plains and all the great things it has to offer. From community to schools to transportation, Scotch Plains has it all. Thank you very much. Have a great day.